Hello students, today we are going to learn mathematics and I am your maths teacher Shruti Mane. We will begin with our syllabus and the first lesson is Roman numerals. What do you see here? It's a clock and here the time is shown with the help of Roman numerals. Do you know? In Europe, many years ago, the capital Roman letters were used as numerals. Therefore, this method of writing numerals is known as Roman numerals. Roman numerals are written using 7 basic symbols: I, V, X, L, C, D and M. These are the 7 English alphabets. And in Roman numerals, there is no symbol for 0. The value of symbol does not change with its place. So, there is no place value in this system. Let us know the value of Roman numerals with the help of international numerals. The value of letter I is 1. The value of letter V is 5. The value of letter X is 10. The value of letter L is 50. The value of letter C is 100. The value of letter D is 500 and the value of letter M is 1000. And you have to remember these values properly. Now we know the value of each symbol used in Roman numerals. Let us learn few rules for writing Roman numerals. These rules will help us to form numbers. Our first rule is rule of addition. If I or X is written one after the other twice or thrice, we get the number by adding them. For example, if we use the symbol I twice, means double I, the value of I is 1. So, twice I means 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Similarly, if we take the symbol I thrice, means we have to add 1 3 times. That is 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. Similarly, if we take double x, we know that the value of x is 10. So, double x means 10 plus 10, that gives the answer 20. And in the same way, if x is taken thrice, x, that is equal to 10 plus 10 plus 10, that is equal to 30. So, this way we form the numbers. Now, our next rule is I and X can be written maximum 3 times repeatedly, but V is not written repeatedly. So, these are the two very important rules. Let us proceed towards our next rule, Rule 3. If I or V is written to the right of bigger numeral, then its value is added to bigger number. Let us see few examples, and our first example is VI. Here value of V is 5 and value of I is 1. V is greater than I and I is written towards the right of bigger number V. So, we will add the numbers 5 plus 1, that is equal to 6. That means VI represents the number 6. Our second example is XI. Here value of X is 10 and I is 1. I is written to the right of X. So, we will add the numbers 10 plus 1, that is equal to 11. Therefore, Xi is equal to 11. Let us see one more example. XV. Here value of X is 10 and value of 5v is 5. X is greater than v and v is written towards the right side of x. So, we will add 10 plus 5, that is equal to 15. So, xv represents the number 15. Rule number 4. If the numeral I is written to the left of v or x, the value of I is subtracted from the value of v or x. But I cannot be written to the left side of v or x more than once. Let's see few examples. Our first example is IV. Here I is smaller than v and I is written towards the left side of v. So, when smaller number is written towards the left side, we have to subtract the smaller number from the greater number. IV, 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So, IV represents the number 4. See children, when you were in 4th standard, you wrote your standard as IV. Next example, IX. I is smaller number and it is written towards the left side of greater number x. So, we will subtract 1 from 10. So, Ix is equal to 10 minus 1, that is equal to 9. So, Ix means 9. Remember, in rule 3, we added the smaller number written towards the right, and in rule 4, we subtracted the smaller number written towards the left. So, it is very important. Rule 5. To write the numbers greater than 10, first write the group of tens followed by the proper numerals for the units. Let's see few examples. Our first example is 12. 12 is equal to 10 plus 2. That is 10 plus 1 plus 1. Symbol used for 10 is X and symbol used for 1 is I. So, we will write 12 as XI. Next example, 14, and 14 is equal to 10 plus 4. Symbol for 10 is X and symbol for 4 is IV. So, 14 is written as XIV. I hope you have understood all the 5 rules. You must learn the 5 rules in order to form Roman numerals. Just remember few points. The first point is the Roman numerals I, X and C are repeated up to 3 times to form the numbers. Whereas we cannot repeat I, X and C 4 or 5 times to form the number. The Roman numerals V, L and D are not repeated. The question is, where do we use these Roman numerals? These Roman numerals are used in wall clocks, wristwatches, to mention the size of the cloths and even to mention our standard or class. Now, look at the chart given here and learn to write the Roman numerals 1 to 20. Do write down all the notes in your notebook, by heart the given points and learn to write 1 to 20 in Roman numerals.